Hey, boo. So this morning, well, it's actually 11 o'clock. So, I mean, it's still in the morning, but it's feeling kind of like meh, and not really sure. Well, I do know why. There's like a couple of things going on. Um, and I just been trying to like praise through it, not like overthink or whatever, but I just still felt whatever. So I got my trusty Bible, and it's beat up, y'all. Don't judge me. And I did a thing that we do where you just like open the Bible, like, it's like wherever it opens, that's where I'm going to read, right? So I opened it up and I was like, okay, I read something else, like, okay. And something told me, go ahead and flip the page, right? And then I came to Ecclesiastes 11, and this is a study Bible. This chapter is labeled The Uncertainties of Life. And if you don't mind, I'm going to read it to you. This is the NLT, by the way. And excuse any background noise. My upstairs neighbors, they kind of live like they're not on the second floor. So you may hear some banging and some pounding. Prayerfully, I'll be moving soon. But okay. Ecclesiastes 11. Send your grain across the seas, and in time, profits will flow back to you. But divide your investments among many places, for you don't know what risks might lie ahead. When clouds are heavy, the rains come down. Whether the whether a tree falls north or south, it stays where it falls. Farmers who wait for the perfect weather never plant. If they watch every cloud, they never harvest. Just as you cannot understand the path of the wind or the mystery of a tiny baby growing in its mother's womb, so you cannot understand the activity of God who does all things. Plant your seed in the morning and keep busy all afternoon, for you don't know if profit will come from one activity or another, or maybe both. And when I tell you that, just spoke to me. That spoke to me in my situation. Is everything I had like in my head, like even if it's not like verbatim, everything really is in the Bible. Like it really is. Like he really just schooled me. Like he just gave me a whole business plan, right? He just gave me a whole business plan on how to move. Like I'm stuck on verse 4 where he says, farmers who wait for the perfect weather never plant. If they watch every cloud, they never harvest. Let me mark this one. Like I feel like this is the one I'm gonna sit with today and like break down. Like that's my verse of the day. This might be my verse for the month, honestly. Because how many times did we like have a goal and it's just like, oh, this is not the right time to do this. Like I should be, I don't know, creating my vlog or writing a book or going back to school or whatever, but I'm just waiting until the right time to do it. And this like farmers who wait for the perfect weather never plant. If they watch for every cloud, they will never harvest. So whatever you've been holding back on, you're overthinking a little bit, you're not sure, or you're waiting for the perfect situation for you to move forward, God is clearly saying, He's clearly saying, get to business. Let's get it started. Because why? It's never going to be the perfect condition. Like, there's so many things we do in life. Like, it's never going to ideally be like everything is perfectly in place. And we want that to be that. But it's not realistic, right? Like, that's just life. Like, we have to, well, that's just a part of living in faith. Some people are, they say, like, they love living risky lives or whatever. But living by faith in Jesus, like, that's like the like guaranteed win. Like that's literally the most guaranteed thing you could do in life is lining up with God's will for your life and making decisions and making moves based on your faith in Him and what He is guiding and telling you to do, even when it don't make sense, even when it don't look right. Um, of course, trust your discernment that He is giving you. Holy Spirit is here for a reason, but you stop waiting for things to be perfect. Especially because we watch other people and we look at their lives. Like I know I'm guilty of this as a single mother. Other time I see other single moms who are able to get remarried to like the amazing men and they're like amazing bonus dads, and you see how their life are able to level up and they're able just things shift for them or just stuff like that, and you just like, oh wow, but you don't know how they got to that. You don't know what how she had to step out on faith to like get that family that she wanted, or the people who I don't know, your friend who has those degrees. Like you don't know At what point they have to step out and not know where we're going to land to achieve what they wanted to achieve. People who are buying homes, building homes, traveling. Like, a lot of it is the unknown. But if we waiting for to know every single aspect, to know every single detail before we move forward, like, are we really accomplishing anything? We're going to wake up like 10 years later and still be having this goal and waiting for the right time. When reading Ecclesiastes 11, specifically script verse 4, is letting me know, get it together. It's never going to be a perfect time. The time is now. Trust God, move forward, and get to planting.